What is happening? What is happening? I've been possessed. I've actually been possessed. Hello everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to the West Coast here on Farming Simulator 17. So we had a week off from Farm Sim, hope you guys don't mind. And the reason for that, for those of you who didn't watch any of my other videos, is because the Platinum Edition came out. So everyone was rinsing Farm Sim basically, and I didn't want to really shove it down your throats even more. So I thought we'd have a break from it. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't see any of my other videos, we had our... No, we didn't have OMSI. There's OMSI recorded, but it's not uploaded yet, so stay tuned for that. We had Fernbus, we had House Flipper, which I'm really enjoying lately. What else do we have? Emergency Call 112 as well, so yeah. No Farm Sim last week, but once again, I didn't want to shove it down your guys' throat. Everyone was rinsing it, although we have been doing the live stream still, and we also did the look at the add-on. Now, today... Speaking of add-on, we are heading to this area here on the west coast. Now this may look a little bit different to the version that you guys have. This used to be the quarry, but it's all dug out now. Big thanks to Bullet Bill for sending this to me. So we've decided to put our factory here. So first of all, let's go ahead and park up here. As you can see, we've already bought our class down last night. So we're ready just to jump in with it now. Let's get that turned off. And let's get out here and have a look. So we do have the keys to the building now. So we basically teamed up with Krone and we're going to be testing out a few of their products. So this is our temporary warehouse. That's ours, that tractor. We need to actually give it a wash looking at that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. You guys have seen this before if you've seen my video or any other YouTuber that's got it. So we need to take this up to the field today, but we do also need to fill it up first. So let's go ahead and... Where's the button to the door? Here it is. Go ahead and open the shutter here. Hopefully there's sound added to that by the time this is released, because it'd be quite cool if it did have sound. Now, over here, I've decided to leave this over here. This is not mine. This is part of the factory. This is literally just going to be staying down here. This is the Kramer little front loader. You guys have all seen that before. So first things first, let's go ahead and get the class. We'll pull it out. We'll pull out the pelletizer. I don't know what the proper name for it. The Premos, I think it's called. Yeah, the Premos or the Premos. Pull that out. Then we need to, actually, whilst we're here, we'll do it now. Let's quickly jump into here and we'll get these doors unfolded on the back here. Like so. Slowly but surely. Not going to do the back one, because there's a bit of a clip issue back there with the 3-point at the back, so we're just going to leave it like that. Let's get the straps off, if we can. There's one. Oh gosh, we climbed onto it. There we go, there's another one. So that's now ready to unload. This is just the liquid stuff for the Premos. So yeah, let's pull it out. I do have the keys to the class, but once again we can't open it from the outside, unfortunately. Right, let's go ahead and pull the steering wheel down. We'll get that open for a bit of fresh air. In fact, what we need to do as well, is it on this side? Yeah, we'll get that window open as well. Right, let's get it turned over. And we'll pull out the Premos, or the Premos, however you pronounce it. Still not exactly sure how to say that, to be completely honest. Need to look into that. I'm just going to keep saying both until I know 100% how you say it. Right, reverse into here. And we'll pull her out. Now, Krone did recommend using a Fendt Vario 900 for this. However, we don't have one, so we're using the Axion today. There we go. We'll get that clipped on. We'll get the PTO on there as well. Cool. So this is probably going to be the last video that you see dedicated, well, from me at least, dedicated to the... let's get that into forward. Dedicated to this straw stuff. Now, it's not dedicated, this is just part of the West Coast. We decided to add it just for something a little bit different to do here. Right, there we go. Now, I don't think, double check, I don't think there's any doors or anything we need to unlock. No. Okay. Right, let's get that turned off to save diesel. We'll jump out. And, yeah, we'll jump into the Kramer now. So this is our new placeable yard, basically, this quarry. So we can put anything we want down here. We get more placeables. I do have a potato washer by the amazing Shy Wizard that I might add down here as well, because we do have a potato field to use. Right, here we go. Pull this thing out. I love this thing. I know it's not a mod, and you guys are probably bored of seeing this, but it's easily one of my favourite loaders that we can get, whether it's mod or vanilla. Right. There we go. Let me just position this up. I'm not very good at aiming... like this. So I'm going to line it up like this, and then we'll pick it up. Right. Hopefully this is going to work. Hopefully it's low enough. Well, looks like we got it first time. Yes, look at that. I did something right for once. Cool. Now we'll take it nice and slow in case it comes flying off. Put her into forward. And now we just got to fill it up. Now this is not going to take all of them, which is a shame. Now we do get 100% out from the liquid that's in there. Okay, let's go ahead and load this up. We'll watch the not the buckets, the jugs disappear there. Like so. Cool, so that's now 100% full with the liquid stuff. I'm not exactly 100% sure the name of that. I know what it is, but I don't know if I can pronounce it properly. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, by all means. Right, let's go ahead and plop this back into the warehouse, and we are done here. Now, there is one more thing that we need to do, but I've already put a placeable one of them down as well, so no need to worry about that. Right. Let's plop you down here for now. I'll make this a little bit neater off camera. I don't want to waste too much time in the video. In fact, I'll just leave the whole thing here for now, because I need to rearrange stuff anyway. Cool. So let's go ahead and we'll get this gate closed here. Is it coming down? Yes. Cool. And we'll leave this out, and we'll come back later. So one more thing we need to do is fill this thing up with water. Now, like I said, I do have... I should probably close this before I go, shouldn't we? Is there icy on the outside? No. Okay, let's go ahead and close this. Should be alright down here. Once again, this is a private yard with a gate, so it should be okay. Now, like I said, we do need to do one more thing before we head out. So jump back into the class. We'll get that closed. Let's get it started back up. And we'll fill it up with water. Right, this is just around the back of this shed. Now, this is not part of the shed, it's just what I've placed once again. This water tap, if you want to call it that, the tap is from the in-game mod hub, so no need to ask for links. There it is. It's plopped out the way here, basically. Now, hopefully we can fill it up from here. Hopefully we don't need to get a Bowser. We can just cut out the middleman. And, yep, cool. So this is now the last thing that we need to do. We'll get that into forward, ready to go. See as we're heading out onto the road now. Let's go ahead and close that. Now, whilst that fills up... Oh, we are full now. Cool. So 500 litres of water in the back. So we've got a lot heavier all of a sudden with all the liquid on board. But yeah, I'm going to head up to our straw field and I'll meet you guys there. Actually, let's get our beacon lights on. Yes. Right, okay, everybody, so we are now approaching our first field. We have two. This one may look familiar if you guys were in the live stream on Thursday night, because we did use this. So we got the John Deere here with a huge rake that we borrowed off Krone. Once again, we're doing this. We're testing all Krone's equipment, so that's why we got the rake. Let's go ahead and turn our beacon lights off. We don't need them anymore. We'll get it turned on, and we'll make a start on this. So I'm going to do the headland first of all. It looks like we're struggling, actually. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you, class. Get some of that class power out. And we are away. Cool. So one thing we do need to do in a minute is get some get a trailer down here of some sort with, well, a tractor obviously, so we can unload this to there. So yeah, don't worry guys, I'm not going to be rinsing this for the next foreseeable future, but I've not actually included any of this equipment into my actual not live stream, sorry, my actual Let's Plays. So this is the first time it's been in a Let's Play, so if you guys feel like you're having deja vu, it's because you were in my live stream where we were just testing it a little bit more, basically. So this is nearly full already, we're like 50% full, so yeah, it's not a very, very big field capacity on this, but once again, this is 3 rows merged into one. I did windrow 3 rows into one, which is why it's filling up so quickly there. But luckily, we've only got, like, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes to do. So, it shouldn't take us too long at all. Right. Looks like we're going to need this trailer a little bit quicker than I thought. I thought we'd get at least 1 headland done. But then I forgot that this is 3 in 1. Right, stop. Cool. So, whilst that happens, we're going to tab through. Now, I'm going to tab through so that we can simulate being someone else, essentially. And this is the only tractor we've got left. So, look, it's going to be this one. I did move the trailer over there because we've got a lot of grain. Now, that's another job we need to do in the future is empty our grain sheds. We've not had any income yet from grain on this map, although we've harvested, like, I don't know, 8 fields maybe, and we've not sold any of the grain. So that is definitely on our to-do list. Cool. Right, there we go. Get that hooked up like that. Beacon light on, and let's go unload the Promos. Okay, so we're back at the field once again. You can just see that huge windrow sticking out the top of the fence there. Probably a little bit too big for that John Deere, I'm going to be completely honest. Maybe it's not something you'd see in the UK, but breaking the immersion a little bit. Basically, I use that so that you guys don't have to see me do 1,000,001 passes on this field. So now we just got to do like 5, and it be us done then, basically. So we didn't actually pull the pipe out. That's something we need to do real quick. Alright. I'm actually going to do that before we get up close to it. Let's go ahead and stop that there. Alright, here we go. Now what is the pipe button on the side panel? Can't actually remember. There we go. There's the pipe. So bring this thing over. And we'll get ready to continue. So this is probably going to fill it about 45%, I reckon. Still got the old sound there. Right, this tractor always turns off for some reason. Yeah, we've got a water sound on this unload for some reason. That's probably going to be fixed by the time it gets released on the 30th. And it's currently the 26th. So not long now until you guys... Come on, forward! Come on. There, we did it. We'll get that pipe put in again. Just so we're not using PTO power there with the conveyor belt spinning. Awesome. Now there's a little bit up the corner that I couldn't quite get with the rim roll, which you'll see in a minute, so we'll just get that afterwards basically. This thing's doing alright considering we're going uphill, and this thing is really, really heavy as well. Now a good idea by Landy Kid is to put this over the weight, or the scale, sorry, down at the BGA and see how much this thing actually weighs. So I might have to do that off camera, and because I'm quite curious. I'm not even sure what this thing's meant to weigh, but I'll have to look into that. Bits of grain here that the AI's missed. Once again, we didn't harvest this field ourselves. This was happening in the live stream if you guys didn't see that. Right, see if we can do this corner here. Don't think we've got that. Might have done. We might have just done that. We did. We nailed it. Awesome. I need to reset the head track a little bit. For some reason, it's gone a little bit off. There we go. My head tracking seems to go upwards slowly. So like, if I don't reset it during the video, it'll start like here. And then by the time I end the video, that's like forward. A little bit weird. Maybe it's just not attached to my headphones properly. Okay. Let's go around here. So that trailer is 43% full. What did I say it was? I think I said like 45, 48, something like that. So it wasn't far off. Right, so what we are now, we're coming up to 100% here. Get ready on the brakes, and we're at 100%. I'm actually going to reverse a little bit here. Off. Give me all the power you got. Let's pull the pipe out again. And we'll jump back into the Massey. Wherever you may be. Here you go. So we've got a 12-ton limit on this thing. I think that's what that means. I don't want to drive over the swath because they are, once again, they're 3 rows in one. No, 2 rows in one, sorry. It's only 2 rows in one. I thought it was 3. No, it's 2. 2 rows. Right, where's that? He disappeared. Where'd you go? Over there somewhere. There he is. I sees him. I sees him. So, I don't think we're going to be able to get another load into this trailer, another full load after this, but we'll do 100%. It's quite a long drive. We don't want to be wasting diesel going back and forward on... Well, that'd be an extra journey, basically, wouldn't it, if you had it all together. Right, so we'll jump back once again into the class. Let's get that turned on. Alright, cool. I need to pull forward a little bit because this pipe goes down, so we don't need to fold it up just yet. And hit the Massey on the head. There we go. So let's get this filled up another time. Actually, there's 84% full, so it's half. So we need to go to about 50%. I'm going to go to 50%, as in 50, not 15. And we'll see how full that is. Hopefully we can get it all in. There's 32, 33. Come on, where's that magic number? We got 50%. Hopefully we can get that all into there. 45, 46, 47, 50. There we go. Well, we'll give that a go. There you go. So we didn't get very far. Once again, though, do not forget, I know I've said it before, don't forget this is like 2 rows in one. Actually, we didn't put the pipe out here. There we go. I don't think we're going to get this all in. But we'll give it our best shot. We might actually have to rent a... might have to rent an Arctic lorry for this, because this is going to be a lot of straw. My estimate was completely off. We've still got 19% in the class. But anyway, let's take this down, this first load down. I may rent an Arctic lorry or see if we've got a bigger trailer or something at our disposal. But yeah, I'll take this back to the factory and I'll meet you guys when we get there. I don't want to waste time on the road. So yeah, see you in a sec. What is happening? What is happening? I've been possessed. I've actually been possessed. Okay, so here we are, back at the little warehouse factory thing we got going on here. So where's... Oh, we need to move that crane out of the way. It's going to get in the way a little bit. But anyway, how do we do this with the joystick? I cannot remember how to open the door with the joystick. Is that the window? There we go. You twist it on my particular side panel anyway. Right, let's go ahead and open this door. And where's the button? There's the button. So we'll get this crane moved out of the way real quick. Right, move that pallet just out of the way a little bit there. And we'll get you parked up in the corner again. Ooh, did a bit of an oversteer there. Cool, well that's you done. Let's get you back into forward. And we'll reverse this in. So I'm going to use the first one. We're not going to extend it just yet. Right, there we go. Jump up here. Right, see if we can do this in first person. I usually reverse in third person for your guys' entertainment. But I'm going to see if I can do it as a little challenge here in first person. So I'm looking at the frame of the door here. Because there's no mirrors. There is mirrors, but they're not real. They're not realistic at all. That's one thing that's always annoyed me about Farm Sim. And I think we've crashed already because I was too busy showing you the mirrors. Yes, yes we did. That's what we get for trying to show you guys the mirrors. We end up crashing. So I'm going to do it in third person after all. Yeah, there was in FS15 there was an adjustable mirror mod. I really hope that comes back. Considering we've only got a year left of Farm Sim, I highly doubt it. So the next one, FS19, will probably be out in November next year, something like that. It's not going to work. Okay, it doesn't work with the side deck for some reason. The side panel. Why is this not working? Oh, it is. It's the Red Rock trailer. Forgot about that. There's a huge delay with the Red Rock trailer. Right, so there we go. There is our first load done. This camera's annoying me. That's probably the best view we can get. Right then. Let's go back to the field. Wrong gear, simulate. Okay, so let's hopefully we can get at least this headland finished now. So the Massey's back there behind us, slowly following us. He's not like following us to unload us sort of thing, but he's just going to make sure he's in the vicinity. Now, can we squeeze past? That's a little bit too big for our pickup. Might have to get that in, or it's not actually that much. Probably just plough that in, to be fair. Right. Are we going to be able to miss this? I think we might just do this. Ooh, it's getting a bit close. But it looks like we're good. We are good. So now we need to do some passes. No, I was hoping we'd finish that up there. I didn't really think that through. So now we've got to try and go uphill. So let's pick... Do you know what? We might be alright. Let's try this pass here. Is Massey still behind us? Yes, he is. Right, up we get. Right, what are we doing here for fill levels? 94, 95, 98, 99, 100. Right, push up. Right, I think you're going to be able to do that now. Stop! Oh, you dingbat. You dingbat. You went a little bit too far. Stop! Oh, you stopped doing that. Stop. There we go. We got it. So it needs to be 5 behind us for this to work. Right, there we go. And then we'll put him back on to 30. 30 will do. It's a random number. Come on, class. You can do this. As soon as he gets momentum, he's away. But it's just that initial taking off. Struggles with a little bit. Right, let's get the pipe put away there. Is you coming, Massey? No, I think you're struggling. You struggling? No. Okay, you're just, I don't know, checking your phone or something. Right, so let's get a couple more of these done, guys, and I'll meet you guys when we're ready to go back. Okay, everybody, so we're now back at the factory once again. So this is going well so far. We've got quite a lot of product from here already. We're still, I'd say, only about 50% done in the field. So definitely need to invest in a bigger trailer. We have £103,000, so we probably could have rented one or even possibly bought one. But we're on a budget. We're on a budget. We're trying to make as much money as we can. So I feel like since FS17 dropped, we haven't really had that much money. Whereas on FS15, we were minted. I don't know if you guys remember from back in those days if you were subscribed to me. Right, slowly but surely. There we go. Now we might have to extend the clamp very soon. Right, let's pull that out a little bit. Yeah, we're going to have to extend the clamp in a second, I think. Cool. Let's crack on. Right, everybody, so we are now back at the field. Ooh, bit of frame drop there. We're back at the field and we bought the Unimog. The reason for that is because the Premos ran out of water. We still have quite a little bit of whatever the other fluid stuff is, but we ran out of water. So we just bought the Unimog up with the water bowser just to save diesel on that thing driving all the way back. So they're both of them are waiting to work again. Right, let's just park this thing right here. This Unimog's gonna come in handy. We did use it. Well, Dodgy Declan had one, if you guys remember back in the day, who might be making an appearance again soon. Who knows? Right, let's get this thing loaded up again real quick. Put it back into forward. Start her up. Right, you can go back 30 like that. Ooh, I hope I've turned her on. There we go. Now we can have gravity to help us get to the speed. So we've got 17% left, or 33 litres of the other stuff, which name I forgot. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm literally terrible at names. But yeah, hopefully that's going to last until we finish this field. We've got 1 and 2 passes left after this one, and there's a couple of scrag ends that we've got left, like that bit there, and there's a tiny bit over there, as you guys can see. But nothing untoward, so I'm hoping we can get it all in. Although, with that being said, the trailer is on 84%, so I think we'll finish this off one more time here, and then I think we'll call that a day. I'll just finish the rest off camera real quick. Right, come on, Massey, stay with us. Oh, the pipe's out. Don't want that leaking everywhere. Right, there we go. Let's do this pass over here real quick. Lift up the pickup. So here's a little question. If you guys are still watching, let me know in the comment section below what these pellets actually get used for in real life. Now, I've heard a couple of people say heating. A couple of them have said you can feed them to your animals. And speaking of which, I'm pretty sure you can give them to your animals in the game. But we'll have to wait until we actually get around to feeding our cows to try that out. But yeah, heating maybe. That's the my guess. But like I said, I think we can give them to our cows, so we'll have to look into that. Now, are we going to get this final pass in? I think we might. We're not going to get it into the trailer, but we might get it into the Premos itself, which means we've got 1 pass left. So that's exciting stuff. Right. Come on, Massey. Push up. In fact, we're just going to unload her here, because we know for a fact we're not going to get this whole load into there anyway. So we'll stop. Oh, we're at 100%. Right, let's get that turned off. Off. There we go. Right, you, Mr. Massey, can be pressed up now to 5 meters behind. Well, that should line you up with me. He's going to drive right past me though, because I had to reverse. And follow me gets a little bit weird with stuff like that. I know he's doing alright. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to finish this off camera. Thank you guys very much for joining me. If you did enjoy, please tap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.